We are standing in the Fifth Avenue garden of the Frick Collection right now, overlooking Central Park. You can see the building is a little bit obscured right now. We're actually standing inside of scaffolding that we've built so that we can repair and clean the exterior limestone walls or facades of the building in anticipation of our reopening. Maintaining the facades of the Frick Collection, it's an ongoing project. For decades, we've been working with Walter B. Melvin architects. They're an architect that specializes in historic preservation. And we've been working with West New York Restoration. They're a contractor who really excels at traditional masonry work. Henry Clay Frick built his Fifth Avenue residence during the Beaux-Arts movement of architecture. And that movement is really defined by big, monumental limestone buildings with classical details and a lot of ornate carving. Limestone is a bit of a soft and porous material. So when it's exposed to wind and rain and pollution and other environmental elements, it will erode, it will absorb dirt and grime, and it'll begin to deteriorate like you would see a rock weathering in nature. The west facade here that we're standing in front of is across the street from Central Park, so it's the most exposed to wind and rain and the elements, and therefore has suffered the worst deterioration. The last big cleaning that the Frick did of the facades was about 10 to 15 years ago. And since that time, some of the delicate rosettes and other carved elements have eroded and deteriorated to the point where one actually fell off the building. So at that point, the Frick installed protective netting. That issue really served as the impetus for this project and why we're doing this repair and cleaning campaign now. The work on the limestone, it includes a number of things. It includes patching or repairing locally limestone that is cracked or damaged. It involves restoring the mortar joints between the stone, and it involves cleaning the stone as well. Where we've got heavily deteriorated carvings like the rosettes and the brackets on the cornice, we have master stone carvers who are going to be replicating those elements. Where we need to redo sheet metal, waterproofing, roofing, flashing. West New York Restoration and Walter B. Melvin are working very closely together to combine the traditional crafts and the new technologies where it makes sense so that we leave the building sound, watertight, and good for the next several years. So when all is said and done and the scaffolding comes down, our hope is that most people actually won't notice that we've done any work on the facade of the building and that it will look the same as they remember. But we do hope that they'll be impressed by how crisp and clean it looks for the reopening.